KDB.
That beat is fire. That beat is fire.
KDB.
That beat is fire.
Beats Planet.
Well, come on inside and get yourself something cool to drink.
And I'm a little late, okay?
Hey,
I'm a little late, all right? Hey, I'm a little late, man. I get it. My bad, y'all. What you want me to say? I'm a little late, man. What you want me to say? You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Long as y'all here tapped in with me. You know what I'm saying? I know this is a bit sudden. I know I kind of did all this without warning. What's the point if you just can't pop up? I mean, what you want me to say? Got a couple things to talk about today. I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. A couple things to talk about today. Let me get some housekeeping out the way. Keep the house. How many of you in the chat have no clue what the Salt and Pepper Lounge is? I just got questions. And if you know what it is, you ain't gotta say nothing. But just how many people in the chat have no clue, never even heard of Salt and Pepper Lounge? Big shit coming this year. We got some big things coming this year, man. You know what I'm saying? No clue. Okay. I'm thinking about doing a Salt and Pepper show. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's been a while since I've done a Salt and Pepper show, a Salt and Pepper Lounge show. You know what I mean? We normally do them in the regular season when we win, and people love them joints. You know what I mean? They love to come through to the Salt and Pepper. You know what I mean? And have a good time. But them boys lost some games last year, didn't they? Them boys lost some games last year, didn't they? You know what I'm saying? We can't even go to the lounge properly, dog, without, you know what I'm saying, Mike McCarthy messing things up. I think I'm gonna find a way to do a lot more Salt and Pepper moving forward. I want to make the Salt and Pepper like a staple of the Voch Lombardi live show. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of things that we gonna roll out, and I just want everybody to be a part of it. You know what I mean? The Salt and Pepper Lounge is cool for people that have been a part of. I know there's a lot of people in the chat that have been a part of Salt and Pepper Lounge, but I just want to know what it's like for people that haven't even heard of it, haven't even heard of the Salt and Pepper Lounge, and I pop up and do it one day, and they like, hold on, wait, time out. We just sitting up and kicking it. Wait. Wait, look. Like, we just minding our business and we sitting up and kicking it, and then this shit come. You know what I'm saying? People need to know. People need to know. You know what I'm saying? When that thing, well, look, hold on. When that y'all mean get like this. When that y'all mean get like this. Oh man, the Salt and Pepper Lounge is gonna be a party. It's gonna be a party whenever we get back to it. We're definitely gonna have one for 100,000. So y'all can hang tight for that. I was thinking about having a couple of more before then, because we got a lot of shit going on when we get to 100,000. But you know, I was just thinking about having a couple Salt and Peppers. You know what I'm saying? Just to warm people back up, just in case you've never been. Letting people get some Salt and Peppers under their belt prior to the season. I think that'll be fun. I think that'll be fun. But we ain't doing Salt and Pepper Lounge today, all right? We ain't doing Salt. We ain't doing Salt and Pepper today. So hey, look, just relax. Let me get back to my melanin color. You know what I'm saying? Let me just. Let me get back to my original color. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure my sounds are back right. But we'll do it. We'll do it. I just want to get an idea. But we'll talk about this more in the chat later on. Come to Oxnard. Come to Oxnard. Or don't. But if you are in Oxnard, I'll be there July 21st through the 29th. I don't act funny. You know what I'm saying? Walk up to me, shake my hand, tap in with me. If you need a hug, it's going to be a little hug test first. You know what I'm saying? Just to see. I know I said it's safe here. And if y'all really need one, that I give you one, but then be like virtual hugs and shit. But when we're in real life, you got to at least tell me a story for why you need one. You know what I'm saying? Damn, Voch, man, my baby mom was just cheating on me with my brother, dog. Hey, man, come here, bro. Come here. Man, Voch, I lost my job, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I lost my job and I looked at my couch right before I sold my couch and I found some quarters in the couch and I had just enough money to buy a Voch Lombardi t-shirt. Come here. I'm giving them hugs out all week. If you got some good reasoning behind your hug, hey man, come here, bro. Come here. I got you. You know what I'm saying? But I'll definitely shake everybody's hand though, bro. You know, whether I'm around Broadus or not, I don't know. I've been trying to think in my mind how to, get a little balance because, we got a little, you know what I'm saying? Your boy got a little sideline access this year. You know what I'm saying? Your boy got some sideline, some little sideline credentials there. So, but I do want to tap in with the people, you know what I mean? So I will be like walking around the crowd and stuff. I will be like walking outside around the gates. I'll be walking in the little sections in the back, and I'll be on the field. I'll be trying to balance it all out. If y'all in the rudder room, I'll tap in with you in the rudder room. I'm really trying to tap in with y'all. But if y'all happen to be in town for Frisco camp, tap in with me there. I'll definitely do the same at Frisco camp. All right. Yeah, merch is coming. Chat, I got some shit. Let me take these motherfuckers. Chat, I got some shit coming. You understand me? I got some I'm getting us ready for the season. And look, I ain't really been wanting to do merch for real, but people been asking for merch. So I'm gonna get us some merch, but I want to be creative with the merch. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just get a shirt that says Voch Lombardi on it or Voch Lombardi Live. I want to give you a shirt that you can wear like whenever the hell you want, you know what I'm saying? Or some other practical items that you can use whenever you want. I've shown some people what I got cooking up. It should be ready by my 100,000 sub show or whatnot, but just in case it's not, I threw my pen. But just in case it's not, just hang tight with me, all right? Do I have any more housekeeping before this stream has a very particular purpose? So we're gonna go over it, but hang tight. Did y'all get a chance to see the photo shoot, the Brian Broadus Voch Lombardi Crown Global Media photo shoot? I'm proud of them joints. I love them to pieces because I'm not a character that want people taking pictures of them. You know what I'm saying? So when Brian say we're gonna do a photo shoot, that ain't really my bag. I'm not really photo shoot guy. I ain't even in the school yearbook. I don't do too much posing. Got a cool killer look. You know what I'm saying? That ain't me. Man, but them shits came out cool, man. So if y'all haven't seen them, y'all can go to my Instagram at Voch Lombardi and check out the Brian and Voch Crown Global Media photo shoot. It was a cool little thing in case you're interested. You know what I mean? Perion Winfrey set the streets on fire. And put my glasses back on. Perion Winfrey set the streets on fire. You know what I mean? A lot of people was Instagram is the devil. I can't open mine in public. A Like if I'm out in the street somewhere, I can't open Instagram. Twitter neither. I can't open up shit and I gotta hide my shit to the side. And then look, I gotta put my phone to the side and then get to somewhere safe. If I'm on Twitter, I gotta get to somewhere safe first. Then I can get back to my neutral position. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm on the phone and somebody by me, man, don't open Twitter, don't open Instagram. I gotta turn that. I gotta swing my body to the side, and then I can, you know what I'm saying. Then I can get on Instagram and Twitter a little bit. I just can't open that bit up like this. I gotta hide it and get to a safe place first. I gotta go to the people I follow. You know what I'm saying? For you is the devil. But anyway, there are a lot of people that were kind of confused about the Perion Winfrey thing. I don't think that they were so much confused at the idea that the Cowboys brought in Perion Winfrey from is it the UFL or the USFL? I've seen important media people report on both. I've seen them both. So football D League is what we'll call the shit. He was in the D League or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And the Cowboys signed him, but that wasn't. That wasn't out of the ordinary for the Cowboys because the Cowboys always signed the D League characters. You know what I'm saying? The shit works. You know, I think Brandon Aubrey was a D League character. I believe Cavante Turpin was a D League character. So now Perion Winfrey is their new D League character. He was in the league before. He was with the Browns and then he was with the Jets for like a month and a half. But he played ball at the University of Oklahoma, which he lined up at 0. But in real life, Perion Winfrey's a one tech. The one thing that I always talk about is that if you got coaches that can kind of fix dudes, then that gives you more opportunities to shoot shots at guys, right? For example, Al Harris was here. So when Al Harris was here, it gives you an opportunity to kind of shoot your shot at corner and just kind of let Al Harris fix him or whatever. You know what I mean? Al ain't here no more, so I don't know what we're gonna do about corner. But just another example is like Duke is here. Like Duke ain't on the team, but that motherfucker on the team. Duke is a part of the squad. Mannyweather, you know what I mean? So if you have an offensive lineman, you can really just send Duke across the street, and he'll do his work on him or whatever, right? You kind of got two new gurus in the building, chat. You got Coach Whitecotton, the D-line coach. His latest body of work is if you go and look at the Jets and their D-line. Whitecotton took some characters that, hey man, they some cool characters, but he made them a hell of a D-line. Don't get me wrong. Quentin Williams helps. Quentin Williams helps, but Whitecotton has a big patch on his jacket for developing D linemen and being successful at it. So that's one thing. Another thing is I guess we could talk about Duke Mannyweather later on, somebody in the chat. Is linebackers, right? Eberflus. Eberflus has incredible patches on his jacket of taking broken linebackers and fixing them, right? So in my mind, it may not be a linebacker that I like, or it may not be a defensive tackle that makes a lot of sense to me. But you got coaches here that can kind of fix those guys. Some of the other coaches, I don't really know about them in that way. As far as like the college wide receiver coach that we got, I don't know his name. Who knows his name? Nobody knows his name. Coach wide receiver coach. He just got here from college, the one from Oregon. You know what I mean? Like when he's here, then maybe we can, take a look at his wide receiver developing game and figure it out from there. The safeties coach, the cornerback coach, I don't know his name. Nobody know his name. You know what I mean? So we'll figure all that out. Even offensive line land. Coach Riley and Clayton Adams. Those guys have like pedigree in the league. That's the one thing I give Shotty a lot of credit for is Mike McCarthy. When he was hiring his staff, he hired a bunch of people where like they got hired, like they coach football because they rent do. You know what I mean? I don't want to just bring in a whole bunch of characters that's coaching football because they rent do. You feel me? David Overstreet is the DB. Of course, that's his name. David Overstreet. Gave it up to Junior Adams. Yeah, that's his.
Salute.
That's his. I don't know who they are. We'll see. Connor Riley, Clayton Adams, they're in demand. I know who they are. And they'll fix offensive line or whatever. But Perion Winfrey is here. But it wasn't the idea that you brought in Perion Winfrey that made Cowboy fans feel kind of weird about it. But it was the fact that Justin Rogers got cut. Now, this is the funny part about it and how Cowboy fans is phony. Y'all ready to see how Cowboy fans phony? Y'all ready? Justin Rogers hadn't really done anything in the league. And when he was on the team, it ain't like we cared for real about Justin Rogers. We didn't really care about Justin Rogers in that way. All of a sudden, Justin Rogers get cut. Oh no! 330-pound tackle out the window. Like, come on, man. We can't be that phony. The part that makes it even more weird and interesting, that jumped out to me at least, is Justin Rogers is a 340-pound character. Well, he's in, pardon me, Jay Toey is 340. Justin Rogers like 3. He bigger than Mozzie for sure. He like 330 or something. We'll call him 330. Perion Winfrey is 290. Yeah. Justin Rogers is a one tech for sure. Perion Winfrey is probably going to be doing like Solomon Thomas stuff, like B gap, sometimes edge things. You know what I mean? Like sometimes, you know. So in my mind, it didn't make sense as a swap. You know what I mean? Like you typically, like for example, the Cowboys signed a corner, Robert Rochelle, but they also let go of a corner. Bet even. You just can't say D tackle. You know what I mean? Like you let go of a one tech and you sign a 3 tech that's similar to the other 3 techs that you have already. So I was confused. Shit, Voch got sources now. Hey, I got sources now. Hey, man, we should all celebrate together because if y'all was around a long time ago when I was just like I had tabs on the screen, you know what I'm saying? Chat, I don't have sources. We got sources. Kyle Cornett got sources now. Tony, Steven, JB, Duck, T-Jack, Bowser, Lawrence, we all got sources now. If I got them, shit, we all got them. Now, chat, I can't say nothing definitively because you know what I'm saying. I can't. Chris got sources for sure. I can't say nothing definitively because you know what I'm saying. People don't need to be knowing that I'm, you know what I'm saying, spreading the business around. You know what I'm saying. But I will say this. Signing Perion Winfrey had nothing to do with cutting Justin Rogers. The two aren't connected to each other. Perion Winfrey was getting signed anyway. Justin Rogers was getting cut anyway. So it ain't like you cut a 330-pound man in an attempt to bring in another 330-pound man. You ain't do that. What you did was you brought in somebody from the D League that's probably going to be hungry as hell. Shouts out to Fuss. Fuss said this. This is quote unquote. Look. Fuss the King said this. Quote. That man was just playing football with no insurance. End quote. That's Perion Winfrey. The other side. Read between the lines, chat. I really think Schottenheimer take this culture thing seriously. I really think he's taking this culture thing incredibly seriously. I used to call Cap on that ping pong shit. Y'all know what I mean? I used to call Cap on that ping pong. Like, dog, y'all ain't just around this motherfucker playing ping pong all day. But chat, every time they got locker room availability, it sound like Forrest Gump on the world tour in that motherfucker. He just ping ponging it up. I think Shotty might be on to something, chat. So when I ask my source, and my source got to go through 4 people, it just is what it is. I take that. I used to ain't have no damn sources. Apparently, Justin Rogers didn't fit in with that culture. So if Justin Rogers didn't fit in with that culture, and the result of that is Justin Rogers being up out of here, good. I think that's a W for Schottenheimer. I think that's a damn W for Schottenheimer. On everything I love, on Miss Kathy. Because now at least we know like what does culture mean for real. For example, let's take Pickens, right? Pickens might be crash out on the media guy. Pickens might be a little extra. Pickens never been arrested, by the way. I just want to make that clear. But at the end of the day, GP does work hard. GP works hard and he take care of his business. So no matter what you say about, we'll just call it like an off-field antic. No matter what you say about alleged off-field antics about George Pickens, we could at least say he could buy into a culture, work hard, take care of his business. You know what I'm saying? And, and fit in the locker room. I don't think that they thought Justin Rogers could do that. So that's where we are, chap. That's where we are. I don't think that they thought that Justin Rogers could do that. But I will say, what this did kind of tell me, though, is that they are still in the business of trying to make D-line better. They are still kind of relatively in that business of making D-line better. And I can respect that. Now, they probably going to do a whole bunch of shit the closer we get to camp. You know what I'm saying? But just looking at Perion Winfrey means a lot to me. We still not just sitting on our hands. And look, chat, at the end of the day, Perion Winfrey may not even make the team. Justin Rogers may not even make the team. We don't know nothing about nothing. We don't know nothing about nothing. But at least I can say, if Schottenheimer's really real about this culture thing that he's building, and somebody don't fit in that damn culture, skedaddle. Now, if y'all ask me, I got to be real with you, right? Like if you ask me, well, Voch, on a scale of 1 to 10, what's the likelihood that Perion Winfrey make the team? He probably won't. Cause he's a Solomon Thomas type guy. He's you know what I mean? He's a Osa Odigizua type guy. Like we have his archetype in the building already. Maybe he's a practice squad dude and it ends up being something. But I'd rather have the dude here that works hard, that fits, especially on the 90-man roster. Especially on the 90-man roster. You know what I'm saying? Like when we get down to the 53, that's a different conversation. But the 90-man roster, man, I'll let me join the 90-man roster. Is y'all crazy? For the content, I'll let Voch Lombardi sign up to the 90-man roster. What the hell wrong with y'all? You know what I'm saying? So that's where we at with it, chat. I don't want y'all going around panicking, mad as hell. Why would we let go of a 340-pound defensive tackle just to sign a damn 290 or a regular 3? Why would we do that? Dog, I just think you just building your 90-man roster right now. I just think you are just building your 90-man roster right now. We ain't doing nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So don't take it too serious. You know how you can look, think about it like this, right? Think about it like this. Let me come up with a real good example. I'm gonna let y'all know. You know, that's like you cut Deuce Vaughn and sign Josh Kelly. Like, hey, what's huh? You know what I mean? Like you cut who's somebody way at the bottom of that mug? Who's at the bottom? It's like you cut Hakeem Adeniji for Cam Fleming or something. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I don't think this affects like your big roster in general. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this. I hopped on Spotrac. Shouts out to Spotrac. Spotrac gives us a lot of information. Capital One received my payment. F y'all. Let me hop on Spotrac real fast because I wanted to kind of get a feel for what the D tackle market looked like. You know what I'm saying? Because I just want to know, like why the hell did we go for the the D League route? Why do we go that route? So I went to Spotrac. Let me see if I can boom. Spotrac defensive tackles. Yes. All right. So and I guess I don't have to see my face. All right, it's cool. You know, whatever. Y'all ain't gotta see me. Whatever. Cool. Oh shit, Short Dog on the phone. Hold on. What up, Short Dog?
What up, Voch? What's
Yeah.
up, my guy? You hear me?
I can hear you. Where you at? You in jail?
Nah, hey, I'm out, bro. I've been doing good. I'm just beat the paper. I beat everything. I'm out here, bro, living in the greatest country in the free world, and I'm listening to you. I'm just seeing my boy blow up. I just want to tell you, bro, your flowers. You don't know how much I got love for you, dog. This whole movement, bro, to see you on DallasCowboy.com, you're turning them up. I told you since a long time ago when you had 30,000, I was with you since 2015 when that whoop ass was still there, dog. We day one, and I just to see you. I want everybody to hit the like, subscribe. I want Voch to turn up to 100K, and I want to tell everybody and everybody else, bro, this is the greatest country on God's green earth. Ain't nobody else. We ain't playing none of that. Remember, Short Dog, he's for the U.S. of A, and first and foremost, and we're for Voch, where guys like us can come and make a movement, make something, and make it beautiful. This is America's team. Voch is America's voice. He's the voice, bro. He's the voice, the truth, everything. Anybody you mess with, I mess with, and I got nothing but love for you, bro. You don't know how much my heart goes out every time I see you in there, and we're watching you, dog, you know. And I went through a couple of tough times, and I had to stay down a couple years, and, you know, I beat that, bro. You know, I'm record free. Nobody can say I have anything on me because I beat that body. I'm good. I'm straight, dog. You know me. I'm a law-abiding citizen. Unless it goes that way, when it goes ahead, dog, guys turn up. I got to turn them down. And that's it is what it is, bro. I ain't trying to stun and be nothing I ain't, bro, but I just got to tell you what I am. But I love you, Voch, and I'm with you, and I'm riding, and I'm hitting subscribe, commenting, everything else. I can't wait till you get to 100K, bro. It's love.
Man, Short Dog, appreciate you, man. Love you to pieces. Hit me up on the Facebook, man. I got something for you, bro. Appreciate you, man.
I will, my bro. Love. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, boy, I was special. Hey, look, Special K. Special K said it in the chat. Special K said it in the chat. I can't say it. But Special K said it. Damn, boy. That's hard, man. Shouts out to Short Dog, man. Shouts out to Short. I'm gonna get right back to the phones, man. Hang tight. I just don't know when I'm gonna ever talk to Short Dog again. I just don't know. I just don't know when I'm gonna ever talk to that motherfucker again. So he had to get the priority. My bad. Shit. Here we go. So as far as the defensive tackles go, right? Look, this is probably why the Cowboys went to the USFL to go and find some tackle help, because this is what tackle free agency looks like. This is what tackle free agency looks like. The name at the top of the list is Raekwon Davis. Oh, let me scroll up a little bit. Raekwon Davis is at the top of the list. Austin Johnson, Linval Joseph, Taven Bryan, Maurice Hurst, Daniel Lale. Boy, this name, this list of names is just pathetic. This list of names is just pathetic. It just is what it is, bro. So like, if I'm us being like the viewership or the audience, I can see why the Cowboys went this direction. I can see why the Cowboys went this direction. I don't know none of these. You might as well hold on to the cats you got. And that being Mozzie and Toia, you might as well hold on to the guys you got and just hold on for dear life. and just hold on for dear life and just try to make them better and just hope that your coaches can get Toia ready for his rookie year and can get Mozzie better than the last 2 years that he's on. But Armand Watts and Bruce Hector, man, they not making the shake, dog. They not moving nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I will say, at least Edge looked interesting. Hey, Edge looked interesting. There's some shit going on with Edge, ain't it? You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that you should be going after Edge. Like, we might be fine. Like, we might be good to go at Edge, but I'll shoot my shot with some of these. You know what I mean? And I think you can shoot your shot with edges that are like older, that got names like this, simply because you got Edge figured out already. Like Von Miller, Matt Judon, Preston Smith, Zadarius Smith, Jadeveon Clowney, DeMarcus Walker. Like, man, you could just sign one of them and just come to the party for the photos. You know what I mean? Show off your outfit and show your new D tackle. You know, I mean, your new edge at least. Now, once you get past that, I mean, you know, TK McClendon, what he do for a living? Where he at? What he do? What he saying? What he saying? Tyus Bowser was just here, but I don't think he made the team for us. I'll at least look at Carl Lawson though. We could have a conversation about Carl Lawson. So I'm just curious about why Edge looks so different than D tackle. But maybe that's why you don't look for Edge in the USFL. I think they worked out an Edge at the USFL. I think they worked the guy out, but I don't think that they went after him or anything like that, because I mean you got Edge opportunity here. But looking at some of these names for tackle, what's some nonsense going on at tackle, boy. All right, I got to move the show along. A little. All right, cool. Here we go. Let's get Drunk Brian on the phone. I just want to hear what he's talking about. What up, Brian?
How's it going, Voch?
What's happening, man? How you doing?
Hey, you know, ripping it.
Okay. That's what's up. What you got for the show, player?
All right. Well, first off, congratulations, Voch. I've seen you grow.
Appreciate you, man.
Which is awesome.
Appreciate it.
I love the suit.
Yeah, appreciate
and your pictures on Instagram. That was good. Those were, you look pretty fly.
I appreciate you, man. That mean the world to me, bro. Appreciate you, man.
All right. So offense will be quick. Defense will be even quicker. Offense, I hear where you guys are coming from, like with George Pickens and all that. I just hope that they put on a better show than they did last year, even though Dak was hurt, supposedly. But
you talking about the offense?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, like, different packages and all that you guys been talking about, which would be cool. Do you think Dak would wear the actual QB cheat sheet this year? Nah,
he don't need that. They're gonna be running relatively.
I don't know.
I gotta let you finish.
Maybe Shotty might be throwing in some stuff that he hasn't seen before.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be crazy like that. I don't think it's gonna be so much brand new stuff going on that it's gonna take a big calibration effort or whatnot. I think it's gonna be the same old offense that we've had, but just we're gonna call the better plays as opposed to just run the field and turn. Okay, please go ahead.
Okay. No, I was letting you finish there.
Oh no. Just we just gonna call the better plays. That's all.
Okay, sweet. So after talking about Will Howard last time I was on your show, right?
Yeah. You're
like, Will Howard? Why'd you take him in third? And we could have got him in the fifth.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. I'd have took him earlier than that, but yeah, we could have got him in the fifth.
I thought that's what we traded up for.
Please go ahead.
I was shocked to see a linebacker that we probably could have gotten to 6 if we had one. But instead we got a QB that can throw it a mile, but he can't make a pitch or a slant pass.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy though, man. But I kind of like the draft we had. I wouldn't change too much about it. Will Howard thing kind of makes it a little weird because you use your pick to go get Milton or whatever. And I think Milton's going to be really fun. But you can't double down at quarterback, huh? But you can't double down at quarterback like that. No.
Okay.
Yeah. Appreciate it, though.
No, I'm actually glad you're talking about the defense.
Yeah.
Because I want to take Brian's approach right now. I want to steal something from Broadus real quick.
Oh yeah, go ahead, please.
Remember the other day when he was talking about how the offensive coordinators should steal plays?
Yeah, hell yeah.
See, now I was thinking about that for Matt Eberflus, because Matt Eberflus has some background in the 3-4 defense.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So I was thinking maybe he should go back. DeMarcus Ware had a career stats when he was in 3-4 defense.
For sure. Yeah.
He played okay in the 4-3. When he went to Denver, they played a 3-4 defense, won the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
Ravens played a 3-4 defense, went to the Super Bowl. I'm not saying that the Cowboys should change to a 3-4, but I think they should add it to the repertoire.
Well, I think they're gonna. Please go ahead, finish.
So I think with the 3-4, you could do a lot more with Michael Parsons.
Mm-hmm.
So you can line him up on the right, the left, it don't matter, and at the same time he's standing up.
Yeah.
He has a better win rate when he's standing up facing the opposing team.
Yeah.
Whether it's in the middle or on the outside. If he put his hand in the dirt, you got to act quick on the left tackle plus the tight end. Maybe the running backs can help chip too.
Yeah.
Where when you're standing up, you have better of a vision on what's going to happen with you.
Yeah. Hey, man, that's a fantastic point. I think Shotty wants his coaches to be multiple. So offense and defense, they're gonna be running multiple things. Yo, Brian, I gotta move on, man. We gotta get to a thing here, but don't go nowhere. Like keep watching or whatever, because I got something for you. But I gotta move on from the phones. Appreciate you. Damn, boy, Brian feeling good over there, boy. Brian, whatever you do, man, while you listening, just drink in the house. Don't go driving nowhere, dog. Drink in the house, dog. Just be safe. Don't leave. Sit on your couch, watch the Voch Lombardi live, and just drink, man. A lot of these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? They'll go out there and just go out there and drive backwards in the street. Brian go get in the car and drive backwards. If you happen to run into one of them drivers, though.
There are times in life you wish you had a do-over. A chance to warp back in time to change your fate. Back to before you made the wrong choice. If you're in a wreck, make the smart choice right away. Frankel & Frankel. Chosen by the people, feared by the insurance companies. Call Frankel first.
Hey, man, shouts out to the Frankels. If you were involved in an accident, you got hit by a big truck or a negligent driver, tap into the Frankels, 214-333-3333. They are the best personal injury lawyers in the DFW. They have been in the DFW longer than I've been alive, and they've been holding y'all down, getting big money for their clients. If they do not win, you ain't even got to pay them. All right, so tap in with them, 817-333-3333. Numbers on the screen, or you can go to frankelfirm.com. Scroll down to the daggum testimonies and see all the money that they've been making people that have tried to be done dirty by the insurance companies and all that, man. Shouts out to the Frankels, you heard? Chat, we're going to go to one more phone call. I'm sorry to the people on the phones here, but we got to do a thing here. I'm going to get Big A off of there, but Big A, call in tomorrow because I am going live tomorrow. I even got my notes pulled up. Call in tomorrow, Big A. And I want Mike to call in tomorrow. Appreciate you, Mike. I just want you to call in tomorrow because we got to get to a thing. But we're going to get D-Shift on the phone, see what he's talking about. What up, D-Shift?
Hey, not much, man. How you doing, bro?
Man, what's good, player? What you got for me?
Not much, man. Man, hearing you talking about the culture and whatnot. So it is kind of like Pete Carroll-esque when he had first came to the Seahawks. I remember that vibe was like kind of like, well, he's got too much of this college style type about him, and it ended up being, you know, real successful for the Seahawks. So that's pretty cool to hear about, like, just that culture and, you know, how guys are, like, pretty much spending a lot of time with one another, you know, playing ping pong, competing at everything the way they compete from the drills and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. I was checking out some of the, like, kind of the media things going on, like, you know, CD. He kind of was talking on a panel with Devontae and Tyreek. I don't know if you got to check that out.
Nah, I ain't see it.
Yeah, it was that, and then you know, him and Diggs did a little thing with like little live streamers or whatnot. So it's kind of cool to like kind of have that insight like firsthand and just kind of catch those vibes and whatnot. And from from what I see with Diggs, I feel like he's focused and just kind of ready to get back to football. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm not seeing as far as like the injury and whatnot. Like I'm not knowing none of that. So. That kind of is what it is, and I know that's probably the most important hang up on it.
Yeah.
But that's, I mean, just the talk to Diggs, like going from being all pro, having a corner that, like, I mean, like we ain't never had a corner until him that came in, like, you know, made interceptions or whatnot. And Bland kind of did it, so I know we kind of feeling like we're kind of like DBU or something, like there's some type of factory going on here for a little minute, kind of feeling ourselves.
Sure.
But, like, are we sure, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, Diggs being so young, I feel like he has a good contract about him. I mean, are we sure that that's, like, really a smart move to be kind of putting all that out?
I tell you what, I got a sound clip about Diggs that Michael was saying that we're going to do tomorrow on the live tomorrow. And I think Micah kind of told everybody what the business is. So make sure that you tune in tomorrow. We're going to talk about it. D-Chef, appreciate you, man. Call back tomorrow. We're going to talk about it.
Appreciate it, bro. Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Chat. Y'all want to do a raid? Y'all want to do a cool little raid? Y'all want to do something fun? Y'all want to do something fun? You want to do a little raidy? FBI open up. I'm gonna be fresh as hell if the feds watching. So we have to always salute cool shit. You know what I mean? I always try to find a way to salute cool shit that's going on in this cowboy land of ours. Jazz from Bitches Love Sports got a motherfucking radio show. Like on the radio. You know what I'm saying? And she live right now over on the thingamajig. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to drop this little link real fast. Hold on. I'm about to drop this little link real fast, and I'm gonna see if we can get a shout out. I'm gonna see if we can get a little shout out for us. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me hold on. First of all, let me see something real quick. Let me
things that can go wrong that are not only unpredictable, but
you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, hold on, let me
some of the things that happen with.
Let me show y'all what the hell going on. Let me show y'all what the hell going on. What I do? Oh, yeah. I'm like, bro, they got what's the name in the thing. You know what I'm saying? In a you know what I mean? I say, hey. I say, hey. That's hard as hell. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So hold on, let's do a raid. Let's do a raid. We ain't doing that. He ain't doing nothing real quick. Let me boom, drop that in there. Bam. Let's go do a raid real quick. FBI open up. Let's see if we can get a shout out in the chat.
And that seems to be for people who are actually trying to look at it from like.
Let's see if we can get a shout out in that mug. Right? On NTX Radio. A lot of people the what that is, the voice of North Texas. Let's see if we can get a shout out on NTX Radio.
Of Miles Sanders being, one, having an opportunity.
Off season tough, boy. We talking about Miles Sanders, bro.
Coming to a team.
Off season tough, boy. We talking about Miles Sanders, dog.
Is really focused on winning at the line of scrimmage, and we could very well see a bounce back year.
Shout
for
my people
someone
out.
Like
Come on.
Miles Sanders. We could also see a brand new Dak Prescott.
Shout us
like
out.
You combine him coming back from injury, seems like he's feeling better than ever, looking better than ever, and combine that with the fact that
Shout us out on NTX Radio.
Our O-line is expected to be on point. You could see a lot of players coming back and looking like they are way better than they were last season. So I would say for anybody who hasn't been a Cowboy before,
shout us out,
give
though.
them some time. And then for the people who maybe struggled last season, give them some time as well. When you have a coach who's talking about winning at the line of scrimmage, that is something that can literally permeate on both sides of the ball.
Right,
so we don't know what we'll see. Now, I got about 5 minutes left in this half, and I start getting all these notifications, and I'm like, what's going on? Mr. Voch Lombardi has started a raid on my stream. Thank you so much, Voch. I really appreciate your support. Me and Voch have been friends for a couple years now. I'm trying to think when I first had him on my show. It was probably the last time I was able to broadcast from his studio when I was back in Austin. What year was that? Voch, if you remember what year that was, text me.
I'm not here. I'm not even here.
Because
the raid is here. I'm not here.
Was that 22?
You
was
tell
that 2
me.
years ago?
You tell
I want to
me.
say it was 2 years ago.
You tell me.
But it was a couple years ago. We connected on Twitter. He said he would come on my show. And after that, he's communication, it comes and goes with people. But after that, he did make it a point to help me out in certain ways and show up in certain ways. And today he has shown up by sending a good portion of his audience over to my stream to say hi. So yes, y'all, I see the Voch raid. I appreciate the Voch raid. Voch, thank you. I'll hit you up later. Much appreciated. Yes, D Black says smash that like button. So yes, if you're on YouTube, smash the like button. NJ Fresh said he ain't even here. He was here. He said hi. He might have left already. And Chris Johnson is in the chat. Hi, Chris.
I'm here.
Yeah, once again, debut episode. So to all my listeners on NTX Radio who are not used to me talking to my chat, there are a lot of people in there. I do respond to the chat. So if you ever have a chance to hop off whatever platform you're listening on and hop onto YouTube to get in the chat, yes, I will actually answer your questions real time. I
NTX
will
Radio.
respond to your comments.
I wonder if they got some money over there.
Real time. So. Thanks, y'all, for chiming in. And thanks to all the people who said that you're going to subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to me on Bitches Love Sports. Subscribe to TX Radio.
Bitches Love Sports is so crazy.
And make sure you Tuesday at 5 p.m. Central so that we can talk Dallas sports and maybe some other sports stuff. In the second half, we are going to get into some other sports. Not only are we going to talk about the Dallas Wings, who
2 more
have
seconds.
a very important game tonight.
Because I don't know who the Wings is. What that is? That's hockey?
How can this be an important game?
What the Wings is? That's baseball or something?
This season, and they're not expected to win this one. Trust me, this game is going to say a lot about the team and a lot about Coach Koklanes. So that's something that we need to talk
WNBA?
about.
Okay, that's
also we're going to talk
Caitlin
about
Clark.
some of the other stuff that's happening in the sports world.
Hey man, let me tell you something. What she do over there, right, on the Bitches Love Sports channel is she'll title the situation for whoever the guest is, right? And everybody try to be humble about it when they be doing the, you know what I mean? Like bitches, like if Jerry Jones on it, they be like bitches love Jerry Jones. Or if they talking about basketball, they be like bitches love basketball. I did the show and the name of the title was Bitches Love Voch Lombardi. I just hopped in the chat and said, well, at least the title's correct. Oh man, appreciate y'all though, man. That's hard. That's fire. That's fire.
There's just basically a few messages that I want to get across to.
I know it's tough to do a debut episode for a thing because everybody watching your debut episode. That's always tough. I was doing live streams like this for 10 years by now. And the first episode on the volume, I felt chatty, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't nervous, you know what I'm saying, because I've been doing this for 10 years, but I felt chatty. Even on the draft show, even on the break, like my first episode, I'm always trying to figure out how much I need to be talking. She out here talking an hour with no co-host or nothing like that. So when we cut the thing on and I see that she was chatty as hell, like, all right, yeah, bet we got to go in there. We got to go in there and hold it down. Hey man, appreciate y'all. Anybody else live? Let me see. Let me see. Y'all are the shit. Let me see. I ain't got time. Look, I really just wanted to show up and I really just wanted to hold down Jazz and them, because I think that's some cool shit. That's a nice little setup over there. Anyway, let's get into some supers. We ain't doing nothing else. Let's do some supers real fast and get up out of here, because I still got to go do Broadest and shit. Gotta run. We've raided Lou recently. We ain't just finna raid everybody every day now. We ain't just finna just raid everybody every day now. Have I raided Lou before? I think I raided Lou before. I've been on Lou channel. Y'all go watch the episode I did with Lou. That's the ultimate raid right there. Just popping up. Let's see. Supers, Myron. I always make sure you get home safe. I spent a lot of money on you. No, that's y'all. No, that's y'all again. Do I got to put the window over there? That's how to do it? Okay, there you go. Okay, well, shit. Okay, here we go. Okay, now the shit too small. Okay, well, I gotta go over here. All right. It's a little better. See all. Here we go. Supers. We got a couple of them. I know I saw a couple. Let me hit refresh. I don't want to miss nothing. And then we're going to get up out of here and go do the doing all right with Brian Bros. Hallelujah drop 5 and says, my baby mama said, yo, hallelujah, you gotta chill, man. You gotta chill, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to you and your baby moms watching and all. I appreciate the viewership. You know what I'm saying? You gotta chill out. You gotta chill out. You know what I'm saying? 1906 exec dropped a dime and says, first Vouch You the Man 1906 says this. Do you buy the new coaching staff is going to help 9-sack Terrence Steele? Okay, I got you. Do you think the new coach staff is going to help 9 sacks there? Terrence gave up 9 sacks last year? I tell you what, what a great deal of Terrence giving up 9 sacks is Cooper Rush being incompetent. That's a great deal of Terrence Steele's sack work. Where that came from. So we go there. Iceberg dropped a deuce and said, shout out to Short Dog Defense Lawyer. Hey, Short Dog need to tap in with the Frankles, you heard? That boy need to tap in with the Frankles, you heard? Nah, man, the Frankles don't operate with what Short Dog coming with. But hey, man, Short Dog say, I'm an American now. Short Dog say, I'm in the best country in the world, my boy. I'm an American now. You damn right. 1906 exec came back and says, 1906 says this. Sam is looking like he's ready to commit violence. I hope so. There's a lot of people think I hate Sam. There's a lot of people think that just because I'm aware of the hill that Sam has to climb, people assume that I'm hating on Sam. I was like, nah, man, Sam just gotta fight to fight. Like Sam he got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I ain't hating on Sam. It just is what it is. Marcus Harrison, hold that quote for tomorrow. Cause I do got to get up out of here. But we are gonna go live tomorrow. I got all my notes written out and everything. You know what I mean? So be sure to tap in with me tomorrow. I love y'all to pieces. All right. If y'all want something to do after this, go back to Bitches Love Sports on YouTube and go watch the rest of her video. And I'll be getting up out of here, and I'll catch y'all later on. All right. And I got a Turpin video about when he was the running back. He was the second best running back on the roster. So I'm definitely dropping that. I love y'all to pieces, man. Y'all hold down for the Doski Woski Peace Whiskey. Until next time. Peace.